I want you to imagine this scenario. Imagine you're on a school bus on your way to school or on the way back. Maybe you're sitting near the middle, front, or back. Doesn't matter. You're sitting around people. Then I want you to imagine they just do something weird. Like you just yell out some random ass word, say something that's completely unrelated. Maybe you do some gesture. You don't really do it towards anybody. It's not directed towards anybody, but you just do it. Everybody starts looking at you weird. Everybody starts looking at you like like you're an outcast in a really bad way. Like you're a fucking retard. You're a geek. Everybody starts looking at you like you're like the weirdest person they know. They don't want to associate with you anymore. I want you to imagine doing this every day. I want you to imagine every time you're in a social setting, you just start doing this shit that makes people not like you. It makes everybody else awkward. It makes everybody else feel, how you possibly feel in that moment. A couple of weeks ago, I was on a school bus. I was going to school. I was sitting all the way at the back, and across the lane from me, across the middle lane from me, there's this kid. And about halfway through the bus ride, this guy pulls out his phone, starts to record the person in front of him, and starts pretending to jerk off for 7 minutes straight. As we were going to school, this guy had his phone out and just pretending to jerk off 7 minutes straight. Everybody at the back noticed him. Everybody at the back was like, "Yo, who the fuck is this kid? Why is he sitting with us?" You realize how fucking disgusting that is? How disgusting it is to pretend that you're jerking off to someone while recording them? It's not even just disgusting, it's just outright like retarded. It's so weird. It's so fucked up. Put yourself in the person that was that this thing was directed to. Imagine you turn around and this fucking kid at the back of the bus was recording you and pretending to jerk off. Isn't that so fucking retarded? I honestly consider myself like really lucky to have experienced this. It's kind of like a lesson. Like, yo, I'm not gonna act like this geek. Nobody likes him now. Everybody thinks he's weird. Everybody thinks he's an idiot. You have to learn social cues. You have to learn how to blend in. To learn to be normal, quote unquote. You have to learn how to make people like you. Put yourself in a scenario where you're just out in public with friends, and then you just say something. Maybe your friends are talking about, oh, look at this party next week, whatever. Maybe some degenerate shit. Doesn't matter. It's just a conversation. And then you randomly say, oh, I fucked this bitch last night. What the fuck? Nobody gives a shit. You guys were talking about some party coming up, and then here you come, smartass. Oh, I just fucked this bitch last night. What the fuck? Nobody gives a shit. And now everybody thinks you're weird. Nobody's gonna talk to you for like another 10 minutes. They know that you're probably gonna say some random shit like that. I used to know this one person that I was in a group chat for. This like it was a soccer group chat because I was on a soccer team, and there's this one player on our team. Like he was so fucking weird. One time I was out in a tournament or something, and we were texting, oh yeah, what hotel are you staying at? What hotel are you staying at? Whatever. Randomly in the middle of the conversation, this guy just sends us a screenshot of his Timu order or his fucking Panda Buy order. The fuck? He just sends a screenshot, and then below he says, "Oh, fucking shipping fees are deadly." Skull emoji. The fuck? Nobody gives a shit. Everybody ignored him, and we continued the conversation. Whatever. Like 5 minutes later, he sent it again. Oh, shipping fees are deadly. Oh, my pants cost so much. Nobody gives a shit. Like who the fuck are you? Nobody gives a shit that you're paying $800 pair of pants. That's so stupid. Everybody thinks this guy's a retard now. Like, fucking hell. My respect for him just boom plummeted. Like, why would you ever send that? This guy was obviously looking for attention. This guy probably sent that to the group chat thinking, "Oh yeah, this is gonna get some replies. This is gonna make people want to ask about my life. Oh my god, I make so much money, guys. Oh my god, I'm so cool. Oh my god, I spend $800 on a fucking panda buy. Shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit if you spend $800 on some fake Chinese website. You realize how stupid that is? I think that's one of the best ways to make people hate you. Just be a fucking weirdo. Just interrupt people whenever they're talking and like say something completely unrelated. Um, oh yeah, there's the party next week. Oh yeah, I fucked a bitch last night. Nobody gives a shit. We were having a conversation, and then this guy just comes in. Oh, I fucked a bitch last night. Nobody gives a shit. That's so stupid. You have to make people like you. That's I think a really good way to just be happier. People like you. I think that at school, a lot of people like me. Not because I'm some weird fucking geek that interests people about random shit that nobody gives a shit about. No, because I actually read this book, How to Make Friends and Influence People. That's such a good fucking book. That person that I mentioned earlier, the person that was recording and fucking pretending to jerk off on the bus, he does shit like that all the time now. Like we're in the middle of fucking on the walking to class, and this guy just randomly says, "Oh yeah, that teacher probably has a BBL." What the fuck? This is the type of shit this guy talks about with his friends. That's so fucking disgusting and so fucking creepy. Like on the bus, you pretend to just fucking jerk off and record this guy for 7 minutes straight. What the fuck? That's so retarded. You know how creepy that is? That's you can't act like that. You have to learn how to just act in public. You have to learn how to just be normal. Normal in a sense like, oh yeah, I'll talk to you about shit that you like, just to make you like me. You don't talk to shit. You don't talk to people about shit like, oh yeah, that teacher probably has a fucking BBL. What the fuck? That's so stupid. If you talk like that to your friends and they respond to you in like a positive way, like, oh yeah, she probably does, then you're hanging out with a bunch of degenerates and you are a degenerate yourself. Like, frankly, it's true. If you talk like that, then you're a degenerate, you're an asshole, and you're just a genuine like fucking retard. Like, who says that? Who does that? I know who. Degenerates, geeks, nerds, retards. I think one of the easiest ways to just make people like you is just to act more normal. Like, you know, Hamza. You think he speaks a lot, like, when he's in public? Do you think he speaks to girls about, like, oh yeah, I'm on a fucking self improvement journey? Oh, I wake up at 3 a.m. every day to do hard work. You think he, like, speaks like that to girls? You think he speaks in this, like fucking Sigma male, like, alpha wolf mindset? No, that's fucking stupid. Nobody wants to hear that. So first of all, nobody wants to hear like that you're doing this fucked up shit, like pretending to jerk off to a person on the bus. And two, nobody wants to hear that you're doing better than them, because then that will make them feel bad about themselves. Put yourself in this perspective. You're walking down the street, and then some guy in a Ferrari shows up, and he looks at you specifically, he points you out, and he just makes fun of your outfit. Oh, look at this brokey. Oh, look at him with a poor ass fit. Oh, why you walking? You got no car? Why you got no bitches? Imagine that scenario. You think you're gonna feel good after that? No, you're gonna feel like shit. You can't just if you want to make people like you can't like show off your quote unquote success. You want to like you want to appeal to them in a way. Showing off your success, showing off that you're better than them in some way, just it makes them instantly dislike you. Nobody wants to hear that you're doing better than them. except for maybe like a select amount of like fucked up people that just like, oh yeah, this is motivation. Oh, sigma fucking alpha mindset. You gotta learn how to act in social situations. You gotta learn social cues. It will help you immensely in life.